go. In 3, 2, 1, play ball.
The heart of Minnesota. The heart of Minnesota.
Bally Sports Bally. The Bally Bally. Bum bum.
Open order music.
Scenic.
So I like
the Wild head north of the border as the season-long 5-game homestand continues tonight in Montreal. Meanwhile, we welcome you inside Tria Orthopedic Studio for another pregame edition of Wild Live. Tonight, we'll take a look at Jared Spurgeon's third-period goal on Saturday. That was a big one in a handful of ways. We'll break down how the captain stepped up this time around and the milestone that came along with the effort. And speaking of milestones, there's another one headed in the direction of Marc-Andre Fleury tonight. But before we take a look at how he'll step up the ranks, we'll take a look at an encouraging trend that proves the Flower has officially put those rocky first 2 games behind him. And it's a team effort on the ice. It's also a team effort here on Bally Sports North. So Mark Parrish is here with me tonight. Mark, what you got?
Well, tonight, as teammates do, we pick each other up. That's exactly what we're looking for the Wild to get back in the win column tonight. Everybody help each other out a little bit defensively and offensively.
All right, plenty to get to, so don't go anywhere. Wild Live starts right now.
And let's fade to black. Run it.
Oh, nice. Nice. Stand by blue. All right, Wild taking the ice.
Blue next to the Wanderers Vikings front one. And roll blue. Open out, right?
Game 2 of the 5-game road trip hits Minnesota against one of its favorite opponents. The Wild outscored the Habs 10-2 in the series sweep last year. Not to mention they've won 12 of the last 13 meetings in dominating fashion. I'm welcome inside Tria Orthopedic Studio for Wild Live with Mark Parrish. I'm Audra Martin. The road trip started with an epic battle in Boston on Saturday. The Minnesota Wild feeling pretty good to walk away with one point.
Coming in now.
They need to get 2.
Yes, they do. It was a great point.
After this comment, we'll do a full page tossing to yellow.
We saw a couple of young guys, Rossi Boldy, step up. There was enough
Sticker
to steal
flow.
at
This
one
is
point,
St. Cloud
but
Subaru.
it's still not that 60-minute complete effort that we're looking for on this team.
Well, as the Wild look to start picking up the points, Dean Evison is still looking for the right combination to get that consistency and make it happen. Here's a look at the latest shakeup. A big one on the top line as Freddie Gaudreau gets the promotion to skate alongside Matt Zuccarello and Kirill Kaprizov. Matt Boldy and Marco Rossi skating together still, but it's Marcus Foligno who makes up that trio. And how about the third line? Brandon Duhaime also getting a promotion. He'll skate alongside Joel Eriksson and Ryan Hartman.
You want to get the Freddie G ready?
Tonight, Sam Steele centering
he's
Connor
coming in
Dewar
now.
and Tyson Jones.
We're going to take,
so here's what Dean Evison had to say about
after
the
the
latest decision to once again
we talked Freddie, how long does it warm up?
GPI yellow.
You guys will be. We're doing one more topic after this sound, so about 90 seconds here.
What do you say about
line combinations? And
we got a pretty good drill warm up. So after the roll in, we're still talking about
change
go
our
to the
thought
warm up.
process a little bit.
10 seconds. We'll talk Freddie.
Joe coming to you next on a dissolve.
Another Spurge.
We're going to tinker a little bit.
5.
Open camera.
So the most noticeable, maybe noteworthy adjustment is the fact that Freddie Gaudreau gets a promotion to skate on the top line tonight.
First.
Last year, he was going to be
red
the unsung hero on the second line, skating with Matt Boldy and Kevin Fiala. This year, a little bit flying under the radar again, but he certainly deserved the opportunity to show what he has.
He has. He has played very,
let's go
very well.
red.
He's played well.
All right, about a minute to sight here.
And I have to got to admit that I think the emergence of Marco Rossi as a centerman, the game he played against Boston gave the coaching staff confidence.
Let's go gold.
GPI gold. Highlighted fade red.
Video. All right, about 30 seconds to the truck.
Year, the way he has stepped up his game offensively, you see his confidence growing all last year, and it is just
Anthony
this year. He had a great camp.
15 left in video. We'll wrap thoughts and go to the truck.
Well early on this year. Hasn't really shown as much on the score sheet, but the opportunities are coming. They're there, and that's all you can hope for.
Well, tonight the Wild are taking on the Montreal Canadiens, a team looking to quickly move on from what was a rough season just a year ago. Now, they've had success so far using their speed and cashing in on some opportunities on the odd man rush. So for a look at how the Wild can counter that, let's welcome in Anthony LaPanta.
Staying here for his first word.
Well, Audra, it's one way that the Canadiens created offense. There's no doubt about it. It's not surprising when you consider their head coach, Martin St. Louis, was one of the best. He loved to play the game that way, loved to create chances off the rush, and they've been doing it aggressively. They lead the league in odd man rushes per night, 8.2 per game.
Yeah, thank you.
Ryan Carter now joins me at the arena. One of the challenges for Minnesota will be to negate this,
That
to
was a
slow
quick.
this, but there are a lot of ways to do it.
Well, there are a lot of ways, and I think first and foremost what they have to do is the defense has to trust their reads. I think at times this year they've got caught, and burned in situations, giving up out-man rushes, and they're a step behind. Instead, they need to trust those reads. They're a good skating decor. They've got to get into it. Here's a situation in the Boston game where the captain, Jared Spurgeon, is just a half a step off. And I'm not putting this play on the captain here, but because he's a half a step off, Boston can get out of their zone with a tape-to-tape pass, and then it's off to the races. Eventually, this puck goes into the back of the net. Hey, but the captain, I love the way he rebounded. He didn't say,
I should have communicated that
earlier. To defend.
He
did not like there. You see him on the right wall, pinching, holding the play in. The while they're able to extend it, he didn't go back to his blue line either. He moves up and almost finds Kirill Kaprizov on the backside there for a tap-in. And again, one more look. Another play here. Jonas Brodin does a good job. It's going to be at the top of the blue line. Focus on a great hold here as the Bruins try to clear it out. He holds it. Jared Spurgeon doesn't just go for a skate. He recognizes his winger, doesn't have a head on the swivel. He gets engaged in the play right on there, and eventually that goes in. He scores a big goal for the Minnesota Wild. These have got to trust the fact that they are a good skating decor and trust their reads. Stay up, be aggressive. The Canadians want rush chances. The best way to prevent them is to not allow them out of their zone. The best way to do that is to be up in their face.
The Wild have been one of the better skating defensive cores over the last few years. It's led to scoring, but it's also led to clean exits from their own zone and more time in the offensive zone. Audra was a point of emphasis all day at practice yesterday for Minnesota. A point of emphasis this morning. In the game plan meetings, we'll see if it carries over tonight on the ice here in Montreal.
1, you're up.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys. All right, Saturday marked the second straight game that we've seen Matt Boldy and Marco Rossi skating on the same line together. Game one showed some promise. But suddenly game two, it didn't look like it was only their second game skating with each other. Why did they click so well?
Well, it is so much fun to watch this connection. Now, we know all about the Kaprizov Zuccarello connection, and now we've got this young connection going on. And the ways that they're doing it are exactly how Dean Everson wants the Wild to play. They're playing the Minnesota Wild's identity, and they're doing it by just playing smart, solid, hard hockey. That's where the plays are coming from. We're going to take a look at a couple of them right here. And again, you're going to see what I like best about these guys. When you're getting through, you got Boldy and Rossi. They are coming with speed. They're skating right here. This is a bit of a 2-on-2, maybe even almost a 2-on-3 with a back checker, and their skill just takes over, and they take it right to the net. I like how Rossi gets right on top of the paint here. Boldy's coming in, and Goudreau's coming in as well right there, just for any rebounds laying around right there. A good scoring chance out of a good breakout, great speed through the neutral zone. And this is a good 3-on-3 down low. You're going to see Rossi. He's getting on his horse here. And then Boldy's going to get it and help him. And this is, again, they're getting the puck deep. They're getting physical. They're creating loose pucks. And this is all just a great puck battle. 3-on-3 down low. Freddie Gaudreau gets in there. Boldy comes out. And Rossi just misses it on the back door for his first NHL goal. And this is just all along. I absolutely love this shift because they are doing everything right, the right way. They're working hard. They're skating together. And you can see it from the back check right here. Watch everybody collapse right here. And you're going to keep going. I got to keep going for a second here. And watch how this house, watch this house right here. Watch this area right here.
Nice.
And how well the Wild protect that area here in a second. Watch this. Right there. Look at all these white jerseys right here. All of them inside. Is there any black jerseys inside any of the opposing team? Nope. No, as the screen says. No. No, it isn't. And then they get on their horse. They get going back here. Freddie Gaudreau does a great job getting to the red line, getting it deep. Rossi gets in, moving his feet. Boldy's in here for any D-to-D pass. Boldy steps right back up around there to be ready for this. And this is good hard work, good pinching by the defenseman as well.
Eventually, I'm going to have you animating
and I'm
this
just going to keep rolling this here. And then you're going to see Middleton here. And now off of this rebound, you're going to see where Spurgeon comes in, and we're going to see Matt Boldy come into the frame right there. And this is one of my favorite plays of the game, Matt Boldy. He right here.
I could call something wrong.
This Matt Boldy right there is just waiting for the scene to open up to Marco Rossi right there, and he's looking for that high redirect. He takes that patience, makes him wait a little bit to give Rossi time. And you're going to see Rossi steps into that high slot.
And then it just pads out once the second chance.
Yeah,
then it goes.
I'm telling you, this line is playing spectacular.
Eventually it's
simple,
red
hard,
on GPI.
Good forecheck, Minnesota Wild hockey. And that first goal is soon to come for Marco Rossi.
Yeah, that was a tandem I think everyone was really excited to eventually see together on the ice. Great to see
Come on,
that
Flyer
already
bar.
the chemistry is there for those two young
Flyer bar.
skaters. All right,
Let's
still
do it.
to
Keep it
come.
red.
There's plenty more here on Wild Live, including as the Wild look to get back in the win column.
If
We'll
we
hear
need a
from
capper,
Jonas
we'll use the
Brodin on
live
how the
capper.
blue line can do its part as they continue to shore things up in their own zone.
Stand by yellow.
Plus, the last line of defense
Stand by
tonight
10
is
of
Mark
team,
Andre
stand by your
Fleury.
break.
We'll take a look at an encouraging trend for the flower between the pipes. And Jared Spurgeon's latest
music.
game-changing goal
8,
also happened to
7,
be a big milestone
6,
moment. We'll celebrate
5,
the captain's latest
4,
achievement next.
3,
Cap.
2, 1. Take it.
Clear.
Clear.
10,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to Bills, 1
goal. Up on goal.
And then one shootout goal.
Wild Live on
But
Bally
maybe you could
Sports
talk
is
about
presented by
TD
Menards.
later here.
Save big money
Save
at
it.
Stand by
Menards
Audra,
on
stand by
all your
red.
home improvement needs.
Been
And audio
performing
guys,
the
open
at
on
any
it.
time.
Yeah, roll red, pick red.
With a goal and an assist this Saturday afternoon, Jared
Full
pages.
Spurgeon notched the
That was your
62nd
Menards
multi-point
billboard.
game of
Stand
his
by.
career.
Come on,
With
show
it,
the
he
highlight
moves
cut.
up to 5th on the Wild's all-time scoring list with
Stand by that. Animate
348 career points. Our
Animate.
Menards
Menards
news
little
and
highlight.
notes
Here's
takes
your
a
Menards
look at his
favorite.
latest career milestone.
We'll have
That
a ticker
game-tying
flow when we
tally
bring him
Saturday
on.
was the
Go
100th
on.
goal
Play
of his
against
career.
the
He
camera.
reached the century mark in his
What was he like on the
777th
ice?
game, the second most
Chirper?
played by anyone in a Wild sweater.
coming to
He
you,
also
next shot.
tops the ranks with
I'll
a
count you down. Here we
plus
go.
80 rating in his 13-year career.
Camera.
Now, goal 100 also happened to be the goal that ultimately forced things into overtime for the Wilds. And no surprise, we've seen him have big goals like that. In fact, of the 100 goals, 41 of his have been either game-tying
Standing
or
by
game-winning
yellow.
goals. So if
This
you need a
is
big
Tria,
moment and somebody to step up,
Yellow
the
will
captain
be a
makes it happen.
GPI yelling
He's
at.
absolutely incredible. He has a knack. He's Mr.
Regents
Clutch in that
Hospital,
scenario.
ticker flow. Let's
The
go
way
yellow.
he
GPI yellow.
steps up when the team needs him.
Video.
He's a great captain,
He'll take
a
us
great
through
leader
deep
off
pairing,
the ice
toss to
and
Gord.
on the ice, but he shows
Minnesota
up
off.
in these moments.
The camera
He knows when
warning.
these meaningful goals, and when the team needs that spark, if they just need to get going somewhere, if they need a goal to steal a point, if they need a game winner, Jared Spurgeon just has a knack to step up and score a goal when you need it. And when you're talking about your defensive captain doing that, that's amazing. When you look at that stat, 41% of his meaningful goals. Superstars wish they had that. Superstars.
Yeah, no surprise. That's one of the best rates of any Wild skater on the blue line or otherwise in team history. All right, so Jared Spurgeon will be manning a blue line that, like the forwards, has also seen a bit of a change when it comes to personnel.
Gold sound
Spurge
fulls next.
skating alongside Jake Middleton. Then we see Jonas Brodin and Matt Dumba get split up. So it's Brodin and Caitlin Addison, John Merrill, and Matt Dumba. So let's check in with one of the mainstays of the blue line. Jonas Brodin is on the ice with Kevin Gorg.
Effect goal, roll.
If you ever
All right,
forgot
Jonas,
to take them
your
off, they
first
wouldn't
road
tell you.
games of the year. How nice has it been as a team to get out there? Maybe out
Oh,
there,
don't
get a
worry,
chance to
let's
come
lose that
together
one.
as a group.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. You know, we had some couple
it's
team dinners and everything like that. So get together on the road is nice, especially how we started at home. So I think we're
What a
finding
minute
a
of
game
this, we'll
here.
talk to
So,
Larry.
Set up a
New look lines,
More
new
shuffling.
look defensive partners. What must you do to bring out the
with
best in young Caitlin Addison?
Coming back on camera, we'll just be
it's,
talking.
we
Guys,
mix it
go
up
to
a
the
little bit.
topic
I think,
bar.
Do you have a third one?
He's a really good player.
Okay.
I mean, he's so skilled, patient with the puck, can make plays. So I think we're just going to go out and start this game pretty easy, like simplify, you know.
It's been a lot of close, grinding games, but it's felt like, Jonas, you guys have been playing from behind most of the year. How important is it for you guys to work hard defensively tonight and find yourself in the lead for once?
Yeah, I agree. I think, I mean, this is a good, Montreal is a good offensive team, so I think we got to spend more time in their zone. Just hold on to pucks, do movement, hold fun guys, and yeah, you try to play down there.
All right, let's just go to break. We got 20
Always
seconds.
special here in
Straight to
Montreal.
break.
Enjoy this game. Good luck.
Off
This
camera,
year's
straight to
Brodin
break.
comes
Stand
off
by
a season
silver.
high 26
About
minutes
10 seconds,
and
Audra.
45 seconds
Still
in
marks
that game
Mike.
at Boston on
You haven't
Saturday
already.
was a +1 and had
Stand
an
by your
assist in
break.
that
Silver
game. And we'll see
tennis
if he and Caitlin Addison
Stein,
can bring the
pumping.
speed to
Flyer
their
bar.
game to help
Somebody
the Wild spend
calling
that
that
time in
Charlie.
the offensive zone.
And open on
Go,
effect
Audra.
silver.
Thanks, KG.
Music.
We'll see how they adjust those changes
Somebody
as they
here,
look to
Minnesota.
support the
One
hometown
capper.
kid between the
5,
pipes. We'll hear
4,
from Mark Andre Fleury, who
3,
reaches another big
2,
milestone tonight in his home
1.
province.
Run your break.
Let's do this, fellas. 2 minutes.
We're clear.
Sam's lining him
Jeez,
up.
So
Mark.
you have the quad cap ready, right, young man?
Gosh.
Preston's on his way down the hall. So,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, really though. Yeah, rejoin no tunes. So that'll be to
rejoin in a green sound full, then it'll be red. 90 with the left slab.
And roll green.
Panther.
You like that? Is it too long? That's good.
If you hang on.
Tracking yellow here.
Tracking yellow?
Is Preston in there?
He's not in the back.
Yeah, 1 second. Our audio guy had to fix something. Tracking
Sam,
yellow.
Wide two-shot. Thanks for jumping on.
Tracking yellow. Roll yellow. You have 20 seconds to toss.
I think that's cool, right?
So, Chris, you got your song fun?
I feel fortunate, lucky that
What's the likelihood we could bug?
I was able to play for this long and play the game I love for this long, right? And didn't get injured too often, I guess, right, throughout my career. But
45.
Yeah, I just feel very fortunate, you know, that I'm still doing, you know, this thing after so many years.
So then I'll tell Chris to animate. We'll wait a beat to animate the song. 30
seconds.
So
We've got a
bumping in,
mini
there's
tease,
no
then
tunes
Audra
on
will
the
have a
bump,
warm up
Preston.
to toss
It's
to
just,
sound. 20 seconds on the warm up,
sound effect.
Audra.
And then we'll bump into green sound full.
Yeah, sorry. He feels blessed to have such a long career, and you know, luckily he hasn't had many injuries.
Here, you want to hear the soundbite quick?
8,
13,
7,
Waldron,
6, 5, bump into green. 3, 2, 1.
Run the bump.
The bump.
Yeah. It's okay.
Let's just
roll
go
green
green.
and up on green.
First
Animate
goal
fine.
from last year. Point shot.
Yeah.
Push. Here it comes.
All right, let's fly up Bally Bug. Chris, yeah, thank you.
Marc-Andre Fleury with the win.
Let's stand by Minnesota.
Want to see your video cards?
Red with font. Red, we're going to redneck.
This
Red
was
with font.
10 left in this. Red next.
Red nasty with Audra's mic, no tune.
Nope.
No
You're going to
training.
get into that. They shuffled the deck.
You want to open Audra.
And he's
Roll
going
red.
to comment on them.
30-some years ago, Marc-Andre Fleury was a young kid playing hockey in Sorel-Tracy, about an hour north of Montreal.
Yellow
Tonight,
sound
he
full.
skates in his
Okay.
944th game, which moves him into 6th
6th
place for the
Six
most
to yellow
games
on a
played
GPI.
by an NHL netminder.
4, 3.
GPI yellow.
I don't know, I think that's cool, right? I feel fortunate, lucky that
20 left to sound.
I was able to play for this long and play the game I love for this long, right? And
Can I get,
didn't get
15.
injured too often, I guess, right, throughout my career. But
Tell after this, we'll talk Fleury's
yeah, I
last
just
two.
feel very fortunate, you know, that I'm still doing, you know, this
Master,
thing
take my
after so many
second
years.
count to break at the end of this segment.
Here we go. Open their mics. Go ahead, Sam.
Well, after a bit of a rocky start for
We got a
Marc-Andre
sound
Fleury,
full
which he would be
commercial
the
thing
first
at
to
the end of
admit,
this segment.
did
Let's
not go the
animate.
way that he was hoping. It seems like he really has settled down. In fact, he has not allowed a third period goal
fly their
in each
names.
of the last 2 contests. That is an encouraging sign to see,
Last
because
sticker,
we've
Flo,
also
Grant
seen
Gold will
him
be
have
next on a
those
GPI,
trademark
gold, Nats, and a
Marc-Andre Fleury saves that he's been kind of come to be known for. When you add it all up together, you got to feel good about where things are headed for him.
And there wasn't a doubt in my mind, nor the rest of the Wilds organization, that he was going to be able to turn it around. He's been there his whole career. You're not going to be able to write HOF after a name without being able to bounce back,
Let's go
facing
gold.
adversity.
GPI gold.
And the great
Last
thing
two.
about Marc-Andre Fleury, you touched on, Audra,
Animate.
he is an acrobat.
When
When
you're
he
done
is at
tossing
his
a break,
best,
teasing.
there's a
Curtis
lot of
Ross,
motion.
give him
He's
3.
got a lot of energy. He tracks the puck. It looks
Coming
like
back
he's
on
out of
camera.
control at
Silver
times, but he is
Tennessee, and then
completely
green
under
sound
control.
full to
He's
break
such an
against
athletic
second count
goaltender.
to break.
And you talk
Preston
about
Schultz sound full going to
944
break the
games.
rally
That goes to
promo.
a man that absolutely loves the process, loves making sure he's ready for the
camera
game. He takes
3.
care of himself the right
Anytime.
way.
There you go.
He's doing everything
shot.
right
Second
on
3.
the ice
Fake
as
music now.
well as off the ice to get to that point. Congratulations, Marc-Andre
Live
Fleury. That is an
one, your next
absolutely
flight to
incredible
silver.
feat.
And he makes it look so easy.
Nats.
And fun.
And we
by
all
silver.
know
Fun.
it is not easy by any means at all. All right, well, last
Fire
season
bar.
was a rough one for the Canadians.
Let's
And
do
the
it.
Minnesota Wild took advantage of it in a
Music.
big way.
8.
So can they do so
7.
again?
Going green
Big
sound
red
ball.
heads this
5.
time, this
4, 3,
And
2, 1, anytime
Roll
to
green,
green.
dissolve green.
Welcome to the Rally Studio, everybody. Brooke Fletcher here with Russell Dorsey and Joshua Perry. We have an exciting show coming your way here tomorrow.
Jeremiah Johnson is live in studio.
Master, would you be able to add 30 onto this break?
And things are starting to heat up in the Big Ten East as Ohio State and Penn State are set to go head-to-head. I'll give you my unbiased opinion on that game.
And while JP is busy being a homer, Russ and I will get you ready for the World Series. You don't want to miss it. You can catch it right here on your local Bally Sports Network. We'll see you then.
And 3, 2, 1, run your break.
Clear.
5 to Bills. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back. This is your final billboard. Should pay us up here. Dodge.
Is presented by Dodge of Burnsville. Go to Dodge of Burnsville or kingofram.com.
Spot 1 is located.
The Wild hope to pick up their first road win of the season tonight as they battle the Canadians inside Bell Center. Now the Habs just so happen to be one of Minnesota's favorite opponents. The Wild picked up wins in 12 of the last 13 meetings and 5 of the last 6 in Montreal. They also shut out the Canadians in 3 of those 13 meetings while outscoring them 50-19. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty dominating series over the last couple of years for Minnesota. Now, it's been a weird couple of seasons for the Canadians because 2 years ago we saw them go all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. Last year, they managed just 22 wins, and the Wild took advantage of it big time. So what kind of effort will we see as these two meet for the first time tonight?
I'm looking for the Wild to try and slow down this Montreal Canadian team. As we talked about earlier, they really like to get up on the rush. Martin St. Louis has got this team flying. But the Wild's game, like we talked about with Rossi Bolde, they got to get it in, get it deep, get to work, keep it simple right now. Things aren't clicking quite yet for the Wild.
2 minutes.
Keep it simple, get a ton of shots on net, keep it deep, no turnovers, out of their D zone quick, and find a nice, solid, hard-working, shut-down road game.
3, 2.
Well, earlier in the show, we talked about Freddie Gaudreau getting a promotion to the top line. Brandon Duhaime also getting a promotion to the third line. We've seen him with a nice fight a couple games ago, a goal last time out in Boston. So it's early, but have we seen him take a step forward here in year 2?
It certainly looks like it. His confidence is there. He's bringing all kinds of energy. He looks like a player that knows his role. His role is very defined, and he's going out there making the best of it. As you can see, the fight here in Vancouver, against Vancouver, against Stillman here, getting the energy going for that, against that Vancouver team for the Wild when things aren't going right. He's getting out here short-handed against Boston.
Time for one follow-up.
Splits the D-man. Finds a way to score on that breakaway. These are all great things for the Wild, and a young Brandon Duhaime is taking advantage of this opportunity he has in front of him.
Marc-Andre Fleury playing in his hometown. Same goes for Freddie Gaudreau. Also the night when he gets a chance to skate alongside Maxi Grello and Kirill Kaprizov. How pumped is he going to be?
Oh, my Lord, I doubt he napped. And you know how much hockey players love our naps. You are so excited. When you get a chance to play in front of your hometown, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of friends and family there to watch. There's always a little energy. It just seems there's a little bit, you're a little lighter on your skates. It doesn't seem as hard to skate around, and I look at him to really just join in with Kaprizov and Zuccarello. He has played very well. He's played with them before.
30.
I expect it to be seamless tonight.
Yeah, he's got a big crowd on hand to cheer him on. Hopefully they will be seeing the Wild get in the win column for the first time on the road this season after starting the road trip with an overtime loss in Boston. Now Dean Evison has spoken, sending a message and hoping to light a spark with another shakeup in his lineup. But now it's time to put it all to the test. Game 1 of 2 this season against the Habs comes your way from north of the border. Next.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Clear.
Clear. Going to sight.